Hey there, folks. Welcome back to Let's Play Wolfenstein: The New Order. I'm the Mysterious JG, and I've been kind of staying away from Wolfenstein for a couple of days, since realizing that the next stage I have to do is the Nazi prison camp stage, which is all kinds of messed up. But, you know, I'm still having an internal debate about whether I should be playing, my next big strategy game I should play. I'm not really playing a strategy game at all right now. But should my next strategy LP be one of the Nobunaga's Ambition games that I can now play with the PS2 setup? Or should it be Allied General? And a couple of stages worth of Nazi prison camp might really put me in the mood for some Allied General, now that after years I finally figured out a way to record it. But let's just see what impact the Nazi prison camp has on it. There we go. We're loading our profile settings right now. The music sounds a bit soft in my headset, so I'm going to go adjust that. And now that I'm done making adjustments while you sit there and wait, we'll resume. Let's see what the sound sounds like. Unser Rückgrat ist aus Stahl. Or something is strong. Probably odor. I don't think it's odor. Okay, so the sound is good. The music sounded a little funny in my headset, so I was wondering if there was something wrong. I don't have any woppets of any kind. This is the same control inputs that I would have if I was back at the base. I think if yeah, there's like a super death bot behind that guy. I think if I delay for too long, bad things are going to happen. So you put your arm in the machine and...
Human beings. Like cattle in this place.
Yeah.
Need to stay calm. Remember the mission. Find, set, raw. Count to 4. Inhale.
This would be a bad time to lose it and rage out. What did he do? I don't know how much good, zany commentary I got in me today, folks, but, like, I want to do something about this. I've actually spent more time stalling and not getting to where I should be than you would get away with in this situation. Stop simulating. Simulation suit. Well, in the meantime, seem to be able to just kind of lounge around back here. No problem. Okay. So... haven't played in a bit, trying to figure out the controls, but I was hoping to get a chance to read that and see what's happening.
The first day is tough, my friend. Clear to accept. It gets no easier, me. Now I can remember near how many weeks long, months maybe. Not many survive for long. I was fighting the Nazis in Africa. I held them back for a while, Mari.
Learned good English, too.
It was too strong. Now I just try to survive, day for day.
I'm looking for a man called Set Roth.
I have heard of him. Survived in here longer than any other.
Good
Easy
dude.
Block 4. Jay want to go there? Jay need a rector uniform. Look for a prisoner over there by your right.
And they both get
In a
shot
block
because the
4
guy
innocent
just
in
told them to
Milo.
stop talking and
I
train
heard
machine
his
guns.
wife is quartered in our block. Maybe that will convince him to trade uniforms.
Milo's
with you.
wife,
But
Otis.
They need to distract the guards first.
Nice.
I was gonna say they don't have mixed women and women and men in the same prison, and like
to distract the guards. They watching you closely.
I don't know, they might do that the same. You see, it won't let you wander off and get yourself shot. It's like they wouldn't have mixed gender prisons, would they? It's like, well, maybe they would. I don't know. frickin' future Nazi detention camp. Well, future Nazi. They're past Nazis, but they're in the future of the actual real Nazis. Because they didn't, thank God, last that
Take
long.
your machine, the guards went crazy. Good trick if you want the guards off your back.
Yeah, no, he's right. That's what you're supposed to do. I don't remember them even giving me that tip before. But I can't figure out how to do anything here. You pull this, then you're supposed to turn this thing. Although I'm just like kneeling down. I really am altogether confused here. Like I can't even figure out what I did that made it advance that little bit. That does no good. I can't even like change my direction I'm looking at when I do that. At some point you bump this thing. I am so stuck. What am I? I'm just hitting buttons. How can that not be working for me? I'm wondering if something's wrong. That, then that, then that. Okay. It's just the L trigger. Nothing else does anything. And I knocked off a little panel there. I think if you do it faster than they've ever seen before, you overload the machine. Oh no, you do something with this. That's right. Haha. And it mashes everything up. They don't notice you, so you don't get killed for this. Find Otis. I mean Milo. Sure. That I gotta say, for a prison guard, that guy is pretty quick on his feet. He quickly addresses the situation of the prisoners, doesn't leave any time for doubt.
Milo.
They're not known for their creative thinking, prison guards, typically. No offense to any prison guards out there. It's not part of the reputation.
You sure? He's not dead. God,
Well, I'm not sure that he's not dead, but...
If you're willing to swap uniforms, you can find out for yourself.
But I'm very much attached to my particular block in the Nazi labor camp. Good thing they're the same size, huh? He had the Shovel Knight logo.
Die Lager sind geschmolzen. Brauchen wir unten ein paar Mechaniker. Die kommen erst morgen wieder. Ja, dann machen wir Schluss für heute, oder? Ja. Komm, gehen wir saufen.
Alright, cool. Give the prisoners a chance to chillax.
Ist heute geschlossen. Kehrt sofort in eure Quartiere zurück. Insassen von Block 4 durch das rote Tor. Insassen von Block 6 durch das blaue Tor.
I hope they find what they seek, my friend. My name is Bombati.
William J. Blazkowicz. Be safe out there.
Named character. This probably means he's coming back. Well, say fish. I mean, it's not that funny, is it? Yeah, but there could be loots. You gotta give me a chance to look for loots, right? Now, speaking of loots, okay. There's an Enigma code I missed and a letter I missed in my off-screening, but there are no, there's no health upgrade, which means I can just kind of glance around casually as I go, but there's no need for me to stop and carefully look for treasure before continuing. Entschuldigung, aber ich spreche keine Deutsch. Danke. Ich verstehe nicht, was Sie sagen. Ich verstehe nicht, was Sie sagen. Ich bin Ausländer und spreche nicht gut Deutsch. Well, yeah, I mean, I was looking at the gate. Why'd you make me look at you? You...
Places like this. Auschwitz.
Did I lose health?
From east to west.
Yeah, it's Bellica. A real nice place to raise your kids up. There's the before wing. I don't know if we'll get to the after wing. You are not in a good place.
Yes, I remember you.
There's a lot of background color here that you can just check out.
Well, you're in War 4 now. Things are different here.
It's much nicer.
Whatever you do, don't go near the guard towers up the hill. There's an officer in there. No one knows his name. We call him the Knife.
He's sort of a jerk.
Comes out, he's bad. Grabs those prisoners, drops
Pardon
them
me.
inside and cuts them. You never see them again.
The knife. He must surely have a name.
No one knows his name.
He's a hair knife.
Everyone knows his knife.
He's Mac.
Hören Sie gut zu.
Oh no.
Sie haben Glück, hier gelandet zu sein. Sie haben Glück, mir zu dienen. Ich bin hier, um Gottes Fehler auszubügeln.
They really believed that shit too.
Sie sind unrein. Sie sind entwertet.
Is she actually somewhere where I can see her? Or?
No. I come from north.
Geschwüre müssen Sie herausgeschnitten werden, bevor sich der Krebs im ganzen Körper ausbreitet
I think
und
this winter
alles
will be your
abtötet.
last.
Thanks for cheering me up.
You're smart.
Bin Ihr Chirurg.
How do you mean?
Meine Peitsche
Sausage, huh?
ist mein Instrument.
You know the black market.
Wenn Sie tun,
Oh, well,
was
I
ich
have
Ihnen sage
connections.
und beweisen,
Will cost you though.
Sie der
This is
Gesellschaft wieder nutzen
Nothing.
können,
It was
not
there was
sure.
money in
Haben
my
Sie die
backpack, but it was
Chance,
taken.
wieder
I
zurückzukehren.
don't know how to pay.
Well, you should think of
Arbeiten
something.
Sie hart, gehorchen
And if
Sie,
you find means of payment,
vielleicht
I could
kommen Sie wieder frei.
have sausage for you by the end of
Sieg
it.
heil!
Okay.
But save it. Don't eat it all at once. You understand? If it starts to rot, pinch away the black parts. Well, taste is sour, but who cares, no? Okay, that's enough talking. Guards will be suspicious.
So what is your name?
Ime.
Ime. Thank you, Ime.
Thank you for offering me rotten sausage in exchange for some form of payment, which we haven't figured out what it is, but it probably involves me degrading myself sexually. Thanks, Ime. So yeah, I got an odd mix of prisoners here. The last place on Earth... There might be other places. The place that's been mentioned specifically where the Wehrmacht is still facing active resistance is Africa. So we have, like, African characters as opposed to, like, you know... So not just, like,
The Frau hates everything religious if it isn't Catholicism. No ceremonies, no chanting, no praying.
Oh, come on, don't drag the Catholics into this. Not all the Nazis were... Well, I guess they all were all technically Catholics, but... yeah. No, but I mean, they're not like, you know, they're not like black, in quotes, characters like African-American characters. These are like actual black African characters, so they got the accents. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't know they were gonna drop the C-bomb, mention the Catholics. But technically, yeah, I suppose a lot of the Nazis were Catholic, and the Pope at the time didn't really do a stand-up job about denouncing the Nazis or anything like that, which is, you know, not to their credit of the Pope. But yeah, I probably need to get off the topic of religion over the course of this LP, but
In Ihren Quartieren müssen Sie unverzüglich ins Bett gehen
I just missed that
zur
dialogue, but it was something to do with young girls, and it was probably really unpleasant.
I heard you talking to the guards earlier in German.
Uh-huh. Uh-oh.
Da. I told them I didn't want to cause any trouble.
She's about to get whacked.
They just started laughing, slapped me on the back, and then walked away.
Where are you from?
East. A very long walk east.
You're German. It is very good. Use it often.
Da.
Guards appreciate when you speak their language well.
It's too bad I come from
Spasiba.
English language Africa land. There's countries in Africa that this language is English, but I can't think off the top of my head what they'd be. Kenya, wasn't that a British colony? I know there's countries in Africa where the lingua franca actually is French.
Maybe there were many on the train.
I'm not really supposed to be here. Bureaucratic mistake.
I'm supposed to be on vacation.
I will speak to someone. You see, where I live, I am a highly respected
Buddy,
businessman.
come on now.
Much different from the rest of us then.
Well, yes. Look at all that smoke coming from those chimneys. What are they burning in there?
Buddy?
What do you think?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Why would I ask the question if I knew that it was human bodies being burned?
surely someone will see this and report it to the authorities. The world needs to know.
The world knows. Just don't care.
Don't talk like that. There's clearly been a mistake here.
Don't be stupid, smart man.
Don't be smart,
You
stupid man.
are a smart man, right? Get your head out of the clouds, or you won't last long in here.
No, I want to keep my head in the clouds. I want to do a kind of life is beautiful situation where I just pretend that everything's wonderful. And I mean, that guy lasted a long time, right? Well, longish. She's not proving to be one of my favorite characters in video game history. Do I get shot for coming up here, I wonder? No, they understand I'm not a threat. Or I am gonna get shot. Or not. Look, am I gonna get killed for this or not? Okay. You know what, I might as well let them finish me off now because that'll screw up whenever I do get to combat, because I'm sure there will be combat before this is over. Unser Rückgrat ist aus Stahl. Consult the journal for a more detailed description of your current objective. I have no idea what that means in English. So there you go. Yeah, I obviously could have backed out and survived, but it wouldn't have done a whole lot of good. Or rather, I mean, there's going to be combat eventually. I've played through the game. You know I've played through the game, folks. But without having played through the game, I had to figure at some point you're fighting before the stage is over. I guess it could have been an all-plot stage. This is just... Look at that thing. Kind of sweet, but... I find my own little corner of the world. Ooh. Oh. Looks like there's something going on back there, but nothing good. Oh God, guten Tag. Arbeiter could also be translated as worker. It's one of those things where the straight up translation back and forth, you actually have your choice of word. Laborer is not a bad word in English, but it has a, in my mind, has a lesser connotation than worker. Then again, the Germans have two different words for cake. English language doesn't really cover the difference between Kuchen and Torte, so, you know, all languages have their little quirks. Neither English nor German can cover just how many words there could potentially be for snow if you were an Inuit. One thing I'll say for the Germans, The word forbidden is a pretty powerful word, but it's not as strong as verboten. Verboten is just a really good word.
Und beweisen, die der Gesellschaft wieder nutzen können,
Turn around and look down.
haben sie die Chance,
Just stay out of his way.
wieder
You
zurückzukehren.
hear what I said?
Isn't that true
Aber
for
es
its
geht ab.
guns?
This one will end your life.
Vielleicht
Stay away
I
from
don't know what to do.
Sieg heil!
Sigal. This would be, well, this would be the commode. You know, the, can't remember now if it was called Black Horse or Black Jack. The, I'm losing my anagrams. The little corner of the world where people actually lived in, which included bathrooms and stuff. And showers. I cannot for the life of me remember the military anagram for that, but one of the most, probably the most unpleasant bathroom other than like actual campground pit toilets I can ever remember would be at Bagram, Camp Bagram, and
Arbeit
these are work.
macht sie froh. Wenn sie nicht arbeiten, sind sie nichts als Tiere.
Hey
Have
buddy.
you seen my little girl? She came with me on the train.
No good.
Please, please. She's got short hair and the birthmark on the cheek.
You want to survive? Forget.
But please, sir.
Forget. No more questions.
This just isn't a fun kind of scene.
Mother's Sunday stew.
What?
They always make it a conversation. For some reason, it's always a conversation between a white person and a black person.
This world.
I haven't seen two black characters talking or two white characters talking yet.
Rosemary.
And time.
Ist gefährlich.
Hey, shut up, Frau. What's your name? We're trying to listen to onions. Green peppers. Onions.
Talking about foods.
Daher ist es verboten, im Innenhof in
And she served it with beautiful white bread. So
ihren
we could
Quartieren
soak up what was left in the bowl.
You newcomers. Always yapping on about food. You will never see food like that again. Why torture yourself?
Come on, Arwelli, give her a break.
It's what keeps me alive.
Why, if they had bothered to animate more for us, I would punch you in the mouth for saying that, lady. Luckily for you, they didn't animate very much for us. Ignore that message. Somebody would appear to be, apparently, well, I shouldn't say, appear means you can see it. Or no, it's apparent, it didn't have to be visual. But it appears somebody is singing in Yiddish.
How old are you?
Oh, I'm,
And how old is your son?
it's not as far off of my age as I wish it was.
He's in the infirmary right now. He's not doing well.
You get him out of there.
Gewöhnen Sie sich daran,
Whatever it is, he must get out of that bed and back to the barracks. Quickly.
It is just a cold.
Doesn't matter. We have no need for the sick.
Ihre Seele verschmutzt.
Who's talking to him?
Steh. Oh, das war.
It's Dr.
I know you.
Marduk or whatever. Oh, never mind.
Sha.
I can't remember the name of the
Steh.
the guy from.
I know you.
He has no. I have no mouth, but I must scream.
You. Have you seen my daughter?
Set Roth.
And my daughter is not Seth Roth.
You said Roth?
I'm not sure yet. What do you know of Seth Roth?
Think about it.
Doubt you should. Source of the Nazi technology. I'm here to rescue you.
You're here to this is wonderful. He's here to rescue me. We will rescue him. And then, get your weg, Shimshin. Don't waste your time. I swore
He's
to
only
never
mostly
betray
dead.
secrets of das hier.
Fuck your oath. People are dying. The resistance calls on you.
So it's a transaction of sorts, right? My personal freedom for the secrets I swore to keep.
Something like that, yeah.
Sacrifice my honor on the altar of righteousness. Well, permit me a moment to consider, Shimshin.
I'll do it. Uh-oh.
Here's my proposition to you. Aid me in closing this place down and I will seat you and your comrades at the table of true power. Deal?
Yeah, I was about to say,
I've been
sounds
working
good.
on a little project. That machine there, it moves because of stolen Darcy Hood technology. I know it very well. Now this... Don't look at this so bluntly. With this I can seize control over that machine, level the gates of this place.
You know, if you're worried about the guards spotting us because I'm looking at the thing, don't hold it out.
That's a power source. Now, that machine, well, its electrical systems are powered by a detonic battery. You can find the
Perpetual engine made by the Perpetual Engine Company. They went out of business because they never had any rework contract.
If you can disable the automatic security systems monitoring the exits, you'll be able to make it into Block 6. I believe that
Oh, hey, that's where Milo
at the
is.
guards' barracks, there's a control module. It controls the security systems. Find a way in. Locate the control module. Disable the systems. Come back to me.
Okay, good. Because I was getting sick of this, like, boy, aren't concentration camps nasty places to be atmosphere. Which has been fairly well done, and yet not that much fun to experience as a gamer. Fuck you! Fuck you, machine! I'm gonna fuck you up! I'm gonna climb into this thing and mess up your working. Okay, well that thing doesn't seem to care. Camp Bellica and Herr Faust. Herr Faust is the result of the Nazis' cold sense of practicality applied to forced labor camp management. This terrifying robot guard is used for a variety of tasks inside the camp beyond discouraging prisoners from trying to escape. Yeah, but he doesn't really seem to care about what we do, so...
Hey, you.
Get into my car.
You are a big man. I can see you still have some strength.
Thanks to the hell, big man.
If I was a big guy like you, I would do something about the guard they call the knife.
Oh, well, if I was a small woman like you, I would tell big guys to do stuff.
Torches them. Seen the smoke rising from the chimneys afterwards. Not asking you to do anything, but the right thing.
Agreed. From what I've heard about this, the knife guy, he needs to go. So how come nobody else ever comes down here? Oh, well, doesn't seem like a good place to be, actually, from the looks of some of the other residents.
Stench in here.
It's worse than White Castle. So we're still in, you can't actually fight mode. However, we can check the map. Which actually I may have been able to do all along. It just now occurred to me to try. Cannot get back out that way. So I seem to have intentionally dropped myself into a body pit. All employees must wash their hands before returning to work. There. It's not just blood stained, there's actually fresh blood draining. I find this so much creepier. Well, not creepier isn't the word exactly, but like, you know, you see all these horror games. These first-person horror games that you're supposed to be all, you know, frighted by blood and demons going around killing people. This sets me far more on edge. I can't speak for anybody else. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of choice about where we go or what we do at this point. There are armor pickups around. That's all I'm seeing around. We don't have weapons yet. And for that reason, I'm not going to take them because, well, I know a little bit about what's coming, but also just the whole fact that until we get a weapon, we can't fight anyway. So we just risk getting into some kind of cinematic where we lose health and end up losing armor. Health regenerates. Armor doesn't. Ow. Come into my house, I want to stab you repeatedly. Seriously, this game.
Solche Dreistigkeit habe ich von Ungeziefern wie dir noch nie gesehen. Unglaublich.
I'm not a vermin.
Da denkt man, man wüsste, wie ein Insekt denkt. Und was von ihm zu erwarten ist. Doch weit gefehlt.
Well, you're pretty bad at science, it seems. I'm an insect.
Du erbärmliches Stück Scheiße.
I will.
Kakerlake zertreten.
See, the German word for cockroach is... their word for forbidden is awesome. Their word for cockroach, not as good as the Spanish one. Kakalaka? Is that what he said? Cucaracha. That's the word. Oh... This... Oh, man. It's probably just getting quiet. Fucking BJ Blazkowicz. He's in a little minecart that is dragging a bunch of corpses, including himself, essentially, into a furnace. He pulls the knife out of himself and climbs out. I love this guy. You've given me carte blanche to murder these dogs, okay, Les, but even if you hadn't, I'm in the mood for killing right now. Really kind of surprised that that guy didn't hear his friend being taken down. And I'm kind of surprised that that didn't work better than it did. Now I start collecting ammo. Although I might have had more health. Ah, there we go. Almost back up to my max health now. And now I am. And I even overpowered a bit. That's okay. Grab all the armor I can, because from this point on, we are officially in a combat level. And it doesn't turn out to have been of any value to have left that armor behind, because this is the room right here, I believe. Yeah, this is the room, and I've already got max armor, so it didn't actually help me leave that stuff here, but oh, hey. I'm thinking that Enigma code piece was not there before. So I probably just didn't bother to come back here once I realized what it was. And it only spawns after you get stabbed and put into the death chute. So yeah, there's still armor there. There's armor over there too. But I'm maxed out. But had I had less armor in that room than I did, it would have been wise. So this is like, I was covering my bases, and it turns out it didn't actually make a difference, but whatever. So somewhere in this level there is a letter I missed. I'll be keeping an eye out for it, because at this point, if I find it, I've done a full clear between my off-screening and... Hey, they're still talking about Venus, huh? Venus in Cancer. I gotta find the knife guy. I believe you can't clear the stage without dealing with him, but I don't intend to find out. I killed him on my off-screen. I want to kill him this time. I want to kill him. I want to kill him. I want to kill him. Something fierce. So let's creep up the stairs. Nazi Supermen are our superiors. Ein Soldat der neuen Armee. Werden Sie... I'm sorry. I was playing tricks on me. Werden Sie... Would that be Teil der Zukunft? I want to say teal, but normally in German it's this two vowels in a row. The second one is pronounced like the long version in English. I've got one or two people commenting on this LP who I think are actually German, so I really don't know what to tell them. Part of me wants to say, hey, good sports for watching an LP about this kind of thing, but that would be akin to somebody from a foreign country playing a game about cowboys in which Indians are killed and being like, you know, surprised that Americans would watch. So, you know. God damn it. Have you figured out where I am or not? Still haven't. What? I am shocked. I thought I snuck up on him and got the... I should have gotten a stealth kill there, and then, like, I stabbed him once and he was okay. At any rate, okay. He was also pretty inattentive. He didn't notice me killing all those guys downstairs. There's a lot of, extra noise around here, though, in his defense. I enjoy the creeping around portions of this game. And I personally find it quite reasonable that this place is not filled with machine guns. It's all health stuff. I'm still kind of looking for that letter. But, I'm actually fine for health. You gonna beat me up, buddy? Is that what's gonna happen? Oh, I can't get back in there? I can. I'm hoping to kind of catch him off guard. But I think he actually full-on sees me and is not going to lose track of where I am. Oh, well. So maybe it becomes a good thing I left armor behind after all, since I seem to have lost all my former capacity to actually sneak up on guys without getting spotted. Yeah, but I'm pretty obsessive about if there are pickups I can go back to and restore full health and armor, I will backtrack for them. That's generally not necessary. Usually if you can Rambo your way through pretty well. It is Wolfenstein after all. I didn't realize there was another guard that had spotted me. Crap! Oh, well, you're the knife. Well, that fucking sucked. No, I'm not pleased with that at all, actually. Is there a quick way for me to go back to the last, Yeah, I'm gonna restart at the last checkpoint, actually, guys. Because I feel like I was supposed to sneak up and get a stealth kill on the knife, and I obviously didn't do it. So I let you down, I let myself down. I let down not just America, but the entire non-Nazi world. So we'll take another crack at that next time, folks. Oh, I've also gone way over. Wow. Not way over, but I thought I was cutting this a little short. I seem to have misplaced a 10 somewhere when I was calculating the start time and end time for this video. Anyway, folks, when we come back, maybe what I'll do is I'll get to where I was before I got spotted and kind of wrecked everything. But, and maybe I won't. Maybe I'll make you sit through the whole thing again. What a sadist. I kind of need to blitz through this game. Blitz. I need to blitz through this game because Wolfenstein, The Old Blood is coming out. I've already pre-ordered it for my PS4, so I'll be downloading it as soon as it's available. And I'm not like, oh man, I'm going to become a huge LPer and play stuff on the first day it comes out and LP it and get lots of views and blah, blah, blah. But it would be kind of nice to actually have the New Order done and in the books, so to speak, when The Old Blood comes out, so I can jump straight into The Old Blood. So I'm actually going to try to start recording this game and updating it more often, as you will hopefully be seeing as the next few videos start coming out, without like a whole week between or more. I'm Serious AG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and hope you'll join me next time for more of Let's Play Wolfenstein's New Order. Auf Wiedersehen, Schmucks.